There we are, brilliant. So bring yourself nice and standing. Feel the weight in your feet, and feel the alignment between your feet and your hips and your shoulders. So rolling back those shoulders a bit, nice and loose and relaxed. Feeling the length, the distance between your jaw and your shoulder blade. Just feeling that distance, that openness, that aliveness in that area. Tucking the chin in slightly and feeling a brightness and a lightness in the top of your head and your crown of your head. That's the word. So breathing, finding your dantian, finding your relaxing in your hips, sinking down into the floor, bringing the weight onto the one side, nice and secure. Nice empty leg can pick up and place across or hip width, and bring the weight at equal distance. You can look down, check your toes are pointing forwards like tram lines. Nice and relaxed, feeling those shoulders nice and relaxed again. Feeling the distance between the jaw and the shoulder blade, and also between the rib cage and the hips, feeling that lightness, that distance in there. I just want you to close your eyes and breathe in, feeling that air, that oxygen drawn into your body and supporting all your systems. Just do that for a moment. I'm just coming up to the screen, so continue to breathe. I'm just going to turn something off. That's it. Brilliant. Okay. Breathing in. Feeling your connection with the heavens, the nice and bright and lightness of your body. As you're breathing in and you become more with air, and feel that air flowing into every cell. Feeling your weightedness, your feet, the lower part of your body, the roundedness in your hips, finding that hoop feeling in your hips. And relaxing those hip muscles around the sides of your hips. Allowing the hands to float down the sides of your body and feeling that middle finger touching the seam at that side. And sensing the connection between finger and thigh without losing any height in between your hips and ribcage. Nice softness in that hip area. The vibrancy throughout your body. Okay, we're going to bring those hands around and place them in front of dantian. Left hand on top of the ladies, right hand on top of the gents. Just breathing in, feeling that connection between the front of your dantian and the back, the small of your back. When you breathe in for that whole area, including into your back. Feeling a lightness and vibrancy around that area. Okay, we're going to draw the hands down and around. So we're going to take the entire body around dantian. So we're going to feel that flow of air, that energy from one side of the body over to the other, not too far. You want to send the hip out. You want to feel that hip, that weight going straight down into your feet. Basically, it's like remembering to do less. Less is more. So less movement. Okay, and back the other way. For demonstration purposes, I sometimes swing myself out a little bit further than necessary so that you can see the movement. But the movement is very small, very subtle, and you just feel that weight transfer and sinking down in through the foot to the floor. All right, bringing the hands now back stationary in front of dantian, feeling that connection. That aliveness, feeling your connection with the floor. Nice, breathing in deeply. One last time, and then let the hands float down to the side. Breathing in, take the hands all the way up. Drawing in the stars. Breathing out, follow the hands down. I'm going to do this 2 more times. And feel the flexibility, the relaxed flexibility in your spine. So just embrace the air above your head. Relaxing all your neck muscles and your shoulder muscles, keeping the shoulders low. One more time. And feel an extension in that middle area between the rib cage and the hips. Feel this stretch in the front of the body. Lovely. Hands back down to the sides, the head comes back up to neutral position. All right, that's lovely. We're going to do some windmills this morning. So I'll just come a slightly bit forward. I'm never going to touch the back of that wall. I don't know why I came forwards. Then to bring the hands up, one up to the front and the other one out to the side towards the back. Relax shoulders. Try and get the height the same, the front arm and the back arm. So you can move your head and get that. Check that out. And then take the hands up and over, so that almost like you're holding onto a helium balloon. So it's nice and light, vibrant, beautifully stretched and relaxed. And then allow your hands to come back down the other side, sinking down towards the earth. Nice, relaxing the shoulders and elbows. Hands outstretched, fingertips. Feel the fingertips, or feel energy in the fingertips, and then release that arm back down to the ground. So up we go again. Up we go. Feel that the helium effect, a stretch, and then releasing it all back down, softening through the hips, the knees, the ankles, and the hips, relaxing those hips down. Back up we go. Nice stretch. And back down again. Yeah. I'm going to go in the opposite direction now. So bring the hands up. Check where they are. The back one and the front one. Nice and equal. And then allow them to float upwards, feeling like helium balloon pulling you upwards. Nice and light. Beautiful stretch. And then back down again. Sinking down into the earth, become part of the mountain. And then relaxing down. So keeping the shoulders nice and relaxed at all times. Keep arms nice and relaxed, feeling the vibrancy right through to the fingertips. Nice big in-breath. And on the out-breath, allow those hands to come back down again. Lovely. And relax. So we're going to do that, but only half height now. So we're going to bring those arms only halfway up, checking each direction, and then allowing them to sink back down. Sending them up in the opposite direction, feeling the lightness of the arms and the upper body, and then sinking back down, sinking down in through the knees. And back up again. And just play with this as if you're flying. Keeping the top of the body, torso nice and erect. Just feeling a floatiness, elbows leading. Both up and down, the arms are following. A weightlessness through the arms, and an energy into the fingertips. And one last one. Nice big in-breath, and on the out-breath, allow the arms to float down towards the floor, and relax and release. Okay, give it all a shake out. Okay, so bring the feet a little wider apart, whatever's comfortable for you, and bring the weight across into the middle. Bring the hand onto the hip, and we're going to do silk Whirling. So bringing that hand up to the shoulder, and then across, bringing the weight across, sending the hand out. Rotating through the shoulder, hand face forwards. Draw the weight across the body, bringing the hand in under dantian. Turn in the waist, allow the hand to rise up to shoulder height. Release the elbow from your sides and then send away. Feel the energy all the way through to your fingertips. As the hand comes up, find it in your vision, and then watch the back of your palm, tracing it as it goes further away, and then allow it to subside out of your vision. I don't really ever mention listening behind, but this is the perfect time to be listening behind. It helps you to stand upright, to have the top from the hips up to the top of the head is in a vertical position. So no slouching over. Feel the air in the stomach area, nice and relaxed. Releasing those stomach muscles, allowing the waist to be supple and allow the movement in the waist. Going to change sides. One hand comes down, the other hand up, and across. All the way down through the shoulder. Keep your mind on your hips and your knee and ankle. And across. Like an italic A. With your hips being the crossbar. Really feel into this, allow it opening up through the shoulder. Breathing in, sending the hand out under dantian. Release the hand upwards, release the elbow. Follow the hand with the eyes, and then release, listening behind. Keeping everything synchronized, keeping a balance. There's a weightlessness. Okay, so we're going to do two hands now. So bringing the hands, cloud arms, hand up, hand down, and across. Hand up, hand down, and across. Keeping their shoulders nice and relaxed. Feeling a fluidity in the elbows. Almost like there is no angle in an elbow. Soft. And so you're sending your hands through some very light water. Sensing with your hands what the air is like. Let's see if you can taste the air with your hands. Listening behind still. Okay, then we're going to bring the weight across, and this time empty leg steps in. Change the hands, change the weight. Empty leg steps out. Change the hands, change the weight. Empty legs. And one last one. My dog's looking a little bit worried here. Don't know why they should. This time we're going to wait and bring the weight back. Bring the foot in. And change the weight. Empty leg steps. Just far enough that is comfortable for you. Change the weight. Empty leg in. Change the weight. One more. Hopefully you've got plenty of room. And we'll just come back one more time. Center. And step. And relax. Bring the empty leg in. Woo! Wonderful. Nice and relaxed shoulders, I hope. Okay, shake the legs out. I will do some stepping. So Stepping is feet in parallel, as if you've got your own little tram track in your room. So I don't know if you can think or pick something in the room that will help you to keep that distance between your feet. So it should still be hip distance, whether you're going forwards or back, your feet should stay hip width apart. It's easy to say, more difficult to do. I mean, it's easier when you've got yourself on a screen and you can see what your feet are happening, or you're in front of a mirror. But we have what our perception is and what our actions are sometimes two different things. So anyway, we're going to draw this foot. We're going to bring the weight across and draw an empty foot upwards and place it back down. Draw an empty foot, change the weight, draw the empty foot up and back down, change the weight, change the weight. Okay, then we're going to step forward and draw the foot up, place it down and move the weight. Draw the foot off the floor, place it down and change the weight. Try and keep the knees nice and soft, the leg nice and weightless. The movement is coming from the hip, so the knees and ankles respond to the hip movement. Okay, and place it. Then we're going to go back, so we're going to pick that foot up, we bring it into the ankle so we know where it is in relation to the other foot, and then place it back and away to the diagonal. Place the weight down, pick the front foot up, place back down, change the weight, and again, be conscious of not overextending. Be conscious that it's the hip that you're moving, not the foot. So feel into that action in your hip. And one last time. All right. Cool. I'm just going to go over the front part of the form. Yeah. Okay, we'll start with feet together, sinking down, left foot steps, bring the weight across, sink back down, feeling an openness in this area, a vibrancy and connectedness to the surroundings, what's going on in the world around you. Hands down by the sides, relax down the sides. Nice relaxed shoulders, relaxed elbows. Relaxed elbows, where did that come from? They are relaxed. Okay. And ready, begin. Bring the hands up. And relax down. And sending that energy down. And the hands up to the side, weight across in the opposite direction. Turn the hands over. Change the weight. Turn in the hip on the empty leg. Turn the weight to that leg and then step forward only as far as is comfortable. And change the weight and step. Get ready for a bit of tender pounds motor. Bring it up and drop. Hands is lazily tie the cage. And step wide. Again, only as far as is comfortable. If it's only a slight step, it's only a slight step, don't worry. Bring the hands apart and sit down. Draw the hands down to the hip. And change the weight, pushing the mountain across the wrists, the bird's beak, and step. And across. And sit down. Hands come together. Silk reeling, double yin, double yang. And turn to the oblique and step. Buddha attendant pants mortar. Lift and drop. And relax. Okay. And to do sort of about halfway along, so we've gone up and we've come back down in the Laojia. So I want to if I stand here, so this is to your side, I'm going to turn slightly. So we've got the feet, the hips slightly turned out from each other. Sink down from the back hip and step forwards. Bring the weight across, and we're going to do a punch. So we're going to draw, and as we go forwards, we're going to punch. We do that a couple of times. Actually, I'm a bit useless there, aren't I? I'm going to stand a bit more full on forwards to you. So we're going to draw the weight back into the back leg, feeling that hip, looking into that toe, and then change, feeling into this hip, keeping it nice and upright. So tailbone is pointing down towards the floor. Top of the body is stacked beautifully on top of that tailbone, and we should be able to see the knee and the feet, the toes, not knee. Okay, so depending on how you're feeling each day, it's going to be different. We just rock backwards and forwards from one foot to the other, and we draw, get ready with our hand palm faced upwards in a fist, tucked into our rib cage, the other one warding off, hiding. Is face out forwards of the body. Change the weight, and as we change the weight, we do a movement in the waist and allow that hand to fly out to the side. Almost feeling that strength in that upper body, all the way up from the foot, as though you can deliver some sort of punch to something. Okay, connection. As soon as it's punched, it's gone, the energy is gone, so release and relax. Okay, bring the hands back up, turn them over just like we did in the very first part of the Laojia, and then bring them across, stepping forwards. Bring the hands down, and we're going to push the mountain. I'm going to turn that onto you so you can see this. Pushing the mountain. I'm going to cross the wrists into the bird's beak. Step. Hand up to the bird's beak. Bring it across the body and sit down. Nice and open and wide in this part. Hands still slightly in front of the body, but nice and open, and sat down. This time we're going to rock. So the hand turns. We're going to rock. Come back. We're going to step in, bringing the hand down, and step back out. And then we're going to do cloud arms. And off we go. And one step. There we go. And that's that turn point. So let's try this again. So we're going to get ready to punch. Bring the weight forwards and punch. Release and relax. Turn the body. And get my feet into view. Turn the body. And push the mountain. Cross the wrists, the bird's beak. Nothing that we haven't done before. Hand up to the bird's beak. Bring it out, single whip, and sit down. This time we're going to rock the single whip. Come back, open up the hands, bring the foot in, release and relax, taking it out again, and so we'll I'll do that one more time. Okay, get ready for the punch. Okay, bringing the weight forwards and punch, release, hands together. Turning, step, just go back a bit. I say do small steps and then I do massive ones myself. Bring the weight forward and push to the diagonal. Cross the wrists, the bird's beak, and step. Hand to the bird's beak, draw apart, and single whip. Rock that beak. Out to the hand and bring the foot in. And ready, so Whirling. and step. Fabulous. That's awesome. And relax and shake out. Shake out. Shake out. And bringing the weight onto the one side, bring the knee up and give that, find your balance and just give that leg a nice relaxed rock. Feel the looseness through the entire leg and allow like you're on a swing, just allow the leg to kick forwards, back again. So we change sides, bringing the leg up, loose and relaxed in the lower leg, allow it to just swing idly, nice and light, and relax. Cool. So we want to bring ourselves back into the now. We've been in all the time. Feet hip width apart, nice and soft, tailbone pointing towards the floor. 3 points in line, the ankle, hip and shoulder. Okay. Nice and relaxed. But don't concertina any areas, allow them all to be nice and fluid and open. Nice and relaxed shoulders, feel that length in the neck. Just feel it and try and extend it, just feel that openness and relaxed. And try and, if there's any tension in the belly, to release the belly and release any tension in the rib cage. Sometimes we talk and we continue to have that rib cage tight and open. We just relax it and allow it to, the hinges to all nice and compact and relax. Okay, so we're going to just do a little bit of kidney warming. So bringing the hands up behind and then rolling them down your back to your bum and back round again. Breathing in, send it down. One more time. And send it down. Bringing it round to the front, your hands up through the centre of the body, over the top, really opening up in those shoulders and back down the sides. Breathing in, opening up the shoulders, breathing out. One more time. And breathing out. And we're going to bring that hands up the outside, over the top, nice big in the shoulders, and down the centre. 2 more times. So this one's 2. And 1 more time. And bringing the hands up over the top of the head. Reaching up to the stars and breathing out. Feeling that energy flowing down through your body, all the way down into the head. Hands to the side, nice and relaxed. Empty leg, bring the weight across, empty leg placed. And we go for salute. And salute. And thank you.